coming up with The Donna Reed Show, starting now, right here on Decades.
Thanks, Herbie. Hey, Scotty. What do you say, Jeff? Hey, I see they got you moving furniture here. Furniture? This is more than mere furniture. This is a brain. Meet Herman. Hi, Herman. We built him an electronics lab. Do you believe that this machine can solve problems in 5 seconds that would take you and me 5 years? Huh. What are you standing around for? Plug them in. Put yourself through college. Well, I do that, except we have to go over to home economics. They're going to feed Herman full of recipes. You know, see if they can teach him to cook. Well, the stuff they cook over there, Herman will probably be the first brain ever to have a stomachache.
Jeff Stone.
Oh, Beauty in Search of the Beast. Well, we're off to Cooksville. Sayonara.
Yeah. I've been chasing all over school looking for you. Where were you in study hall last period?
Well, I'm not due there till this period, and I didn't want to seem too anxious.
Very funny. Let's see if you can get another laugh out of this.
Huh? What is it?
Special delivery from the dean.
The dean? Well, what does he want?
Sorry. He hasn't confided in me lately.
Brother.
Oh, hi, honey.
Okay, push the button.
Your father's fixing the doorbell, I think.
Oh.
Got troubles?
Yeah, up to my ears.
All right, honey, you can try it.
Wouldn't you care to talk about it?
Well, that's the trouble. I don't know. I got a personal note from the dean.
Okay, honey, go ahead.
Mr. Jeff Stone, please report to my office at 8:30 tomorrow morning.
I'm sure it isn't an invitation to breakfast.
There must be a loose wire in here.
You know, I've been beating my brains trying to think. My grades are okay. I haven't cut any classes. I haven't blown up the science lab.
Okay, try it again.
Well, maybe you should have gone to see him this afternoon.
What for? At least I know I'm still in college overnight.
Okay, honey, it's fixed.
Honey, I said you could take your finger off it. What's going on here?
Jeff has a problem at college.
Oh, is there anything I can do?
Unfortunately, no. Oh, yes, there is.
What?
Fix the doorbell, please.
Dean Whitaker, your 8:30 appointment is here.
Who?
Jeff Stone, that sophomore you sent for.
Oh, send him in.
Good morning, Dean.
Oh, well, good morning, Jeff. I've been going over your records again. You've done very well, up to now.
Up to now, sir?
Your instructors say you're a good student, very cooperative, trustworthy.
Well, I hope that counts in my favor, sir.
Most definitely. Now, Jeff, I imagine it's the first time you've ever done anything like this.
It is, sir. It is. And I just want you to know that I'm sorry.
Well, it's... Sorry. About what?
I don't know. Well, you see, when I got your note that I should see you here this morning,
Why is it every time I ask a student to come to my office, he imagines everything short of the guillotine? Well, come on, you can speak freely.
If you don't mind me saying so, sir, your batting average has been pretty good.
Speaking in baseball terms, I'm afraid I'm in a slump. You were called here so that I could ask you to be co-chairman of the freshman-sophomore get-acquainted party on Saturday night.
Was that all?
What do you mean, is that all?
Well, I mean, I'm very flattered, but...
It isn't going to be easy, you know. There are 800 students in the 2 classes. And I want no wallflowers and no stag line. Everybody to have a good time.
Oh, that is a pretty tall order. Sure hope I can handle it.
Well, if you'd like a little time to think it over.
And that might be a good idea. I mean, I wouldn't want to...
Yes?
Shall I send in Bernie Barnes?
Please. Now, this is the co-chairman acting for the freshman class.
Good morning, Dean Whitaker.
Good morning. Thank you for coming, Bernice. This is Jeff Stone, Bernice Barnes.
How do you do?
Hi.
I asked Jeff to work with you as sophomore chairman on the Get Acquainted party, but he'd like a little time to think it over.
I'll do it.
Gosh, we have a lot of things to get settled if we're going to be ready by Saturday night.
Yeah, should be fun.
Where do you think we ought to hold the dance? In the field house or the girls' gym?
The field house would be nice.
The girls' gym is more intimate.
Okay, girls' gym.
What about dress? Sports clothes or semi-formal?
The sports clothes might as well be comfortable.
Well, sports clothes can get awfully sloppy. I'm for semi-formal.
Okay, semi-formal.
Now, we'll have to decide on the music. A small combo, or should we splurge on a band?
Why don't you go first? It'll save time.
Oh, I hope you don't think I'm trying to take over. After all, you're a sophomore. I'm only a freshman.
Yeah. You know, that's just the right difference in our ages.
Well, let's get back to the dance. I guess the most important thing is how we're going to get the boys and girls together so no one is left out.
Yeah, especially us.
Hey, Jeff, how'd it go with the dean? How come you're still at school?
Dean Whitaker and I met in executive session this morning and decided that I was absolutely indispensable to the success of this dance Saturday night.
Well, that's too bad. We're all set to give you a going-away party.
Jeff, we better get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Smitty, do you know Bernie?
No, but I'd like to. Why do you think I stopped?
Bernie, this is Smitty, a sophomore type. He's bound to stay in that class for years. Bernie Barnes, my co-chairman for the dance.
Hi.
Hi. Why, you got all the luck. Where do I find something like that?
Well, you might. That's why we're in business. You see, we have to pair off the frosh and the soft for the big bash.
Yeah? Well, maybe I could help. Hey, Scotty, guess who's running a Lonely Hearts Club?
Oh, yeah? Well, in that case, you can get me a cute little blonde about 5'1" with a sports car and lots of money. Forget him. He's a senior. Well, I'll drop out and start over again. Miss, nothing for me, but you can get Herman here in oil phosphate.
Hey, Scotty, where are you going with Herman?
Well, we just finished reorganizing the home economics department, and now we're on our way to help the basketball coach with some new plays. Well, lots of luck with your matchmaking.
Oh, thank you.
Nice meeting you, Bernie. I'll see you, Jeff.
Okay, bye-bye.
Jeff, we haven't accomplished a thing today. We just have to get busy.
You're right. Hey, maybe we could meet tonight and work everything out.
Your house or my house? Have you any preference?
Your house?
Well, I have 3 little sisters. It might be quieter at your place.
Maybe I could borrow Scotty's car tonight and we could meet on neutral territory.
Shall I come over or will you pick me up?
7:30?
7:30's fine, but shall I come over or will you pick me up?
Well, I got away with 7:30 and I don't want to press my luck. Dorothy, I'll try to get you a date with Orville Orkin III, but don't count on it. There are already 5 girls ahead of you.
Jeff, you're tying up the phone. Tell her she's on the list and we'll call her after we talk to Orville.
Dorothy, listen, we'll talk to you after we talk to Orville, okay? Right.
Now, don't talk more than 1 minute to each applicant. Let's make that a rule.
Aye, aye, sir. Ma'am. Hello. Oh, hiya, bud. Oh, okay, I'll put you down. Hey, did you get your car running? You know, I think you got a bad carburetor.
Jeff, no personal conversation. Let's make that another rule.
We'll soon have more rules than Parliament. What would happen if Jeff called for a vote?
I'm afraid he'd lose 1-1.
Oh, take the phone off the hook.
Yeah, but Bernie...
Take the phone off the hook and don't answer it. We're so mixed up now, we don't know who's going with who.
Mr. Morton Smith to see the clowns who are running the dance.
What are you two characters trying to prove? I just want an explanation. What are you trying to prove?
Well, Smitty, we're busy. What's your problem?
Well, what's the idea of dating up Gloria Shipley with another guy? Well, you know I've been going with Gloria.
We can't keep track of everything. If Gloria wants to go out with somebody else, that's her business.
It's my business. She's wearing my pin.
Hey, I want to find out something. Are you two trying to get me killed?
Hey, come on now, one complaint at a time.
Get in line, Willie.
No, listen to this. You know what they did? These geniuses? They fixed me up with beautiful, glamorous, adorable Jenny Smith of the freshman class. Only you forgot to tell me one insignificant little fact. She's engaged to Moose Krakowski. He's a 250-pound fullback.
Well, how are we supposed to know?
Forget him. Break that date with Gloria.
While you're breaking dates, work on that ding-a-ling you set up for me.
Hey, now, come on, one at a time.
Yeah, well, I was here first.
Have you seen that marvelous date you got me? Straight from the Twilight Zone.
Well, I'm going to be in the Twilight Zone if you don't get me off the hook.
What do we got here? Trouble in paradise?
Well, you know it.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm not going out with that gorilla.
Yeah, and you can find somebody else for sweet Jenny, because I don't want to be torn apart by a half-ton fullback.
Sounds like a sensible precaution.
Hey, wait a minute. Look, now, as a senior and being older and wiser, I'm going to tell you where you're making your mistake. You two ordinary human beings are doing a job that should only be entrusted to a machine. Herman? Well, yeah, look, if Herman can do calculus and cooking recipes and basketball plays, he sure can pair up your kids for the dance.
Hey, what a great idea! Hey, now I can go out with Gloria. Get her on the phone right away. Get her on the phone.
Hey, Mom, Dad, did you hear that? Scotty thinks his computer can handle the whole thing for us.
Well, I can't see that fullback bruising his knuckles on a piece of machinery.
Herman's that smart, he can unplug himself when the complaints come in.
I'd sure like to try it. If only I can sell Bernie on the idea. I know if I say one thing, she'll say another. Got it. Scotty, I've been thinking it over about the computer. It'll never work.
How do you know? I think we ought to give it a try. Well, if Scotty's so sure Herman can do it,
With half his transistors tied behind him.
then it's settled. What do you think, Jeff? Shall we have Herman set up in here, or should we work over in the college lab?
Up to you, Bernie. My thinker's beginning to develop an inferiority complex.
All right. You boys go over and get Herman and set him right here on the table.
Well, we're going to need a lot of punch cards, so we can get the information on the different kids.
Well, I'll go over to school and get the punch cards. Molly, you can give me a hand, okay? All right, let's go.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, Jeff. You better stay here and get these name cards in order. And when that's finished, start phoning the dates we made and tell them we're running the whole thing through the computer. Oh, and hang up the phone.
Darling, do you realize there are kids lined up from our front porch halfway down the block?
That's the overflow from our den and living room.
What?
They are here to confide their innermost secrets to our new house guest, Herman the computer.
You mean they're actually going through with it? Whatever happened to the old-fashioned method of meeting a girl and asking for a date?
Oh, that's very unscientific. Herman takes all of the guesswork out of romance.
Oh. I can remember a time when the guesswork was the most interesting part of it.
Name?
Richard Burton.
What kind of music do you like?
Waltzes.
Waltzes?
Waltzes. What are you majoring in?
Watusi. It's a language.
What are your preferences in literature?
I only read the classics.
Favorite playwright?
Shakespeare,
Poet?
Byron, Tennyson.
Novelist?
Ricky Spillane.
Do you allow a boy to kiss you on the first date?
Definitely not. Maybe you better leave out the definitely.
Favorite sports, hobbies?
Mountain climbing, weightlifting, water polo.
Okay, now vital statistics. Height?
5'11".
Well, I guess that just about does it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I hope you didn't put anything down about the glasses. Well, I only wear them for reading. You see, I'm actually quite farsighted.
Well, it'll take a week to run all these cards through the machine. Are you kidding? Herman will knock these out in 10 minutes.
Now, don't get the girls' cards and the boys' cards mixed up again. And make sure they're all right side up. Don't stack them up so high. They'll fall off and we'll have to start over again.
She's still calling the tune.
And he's still dancing to it.
All right, move Herman over here. Jeff, over here. Over here.
There. Now I'm going to show you how this machine's going to work. Now, both the boys and the girls' cards go up here in this slot. Now, when the cards come out, the boys in this slot, A, and the girls in this slot, B, each one will have a number next to its name. And tomorrow night at the dance, old Herman will tally up the results and pair off the boys and the girls with scientific
We
and...
know it's wonderful, Scotty. Just get it started.
Yeah. Well, Scotty, I'll feed the cards in. Well, you better let me, because Herman knows me. Okay. Now, here's a boy's card and a girl's card. I'll put it right up here in this slot, like that. Oh, there we go. And away we go. We just blew a couple fuses, Mom.
Well, don't just stand there. Go and fix it. We don't have all the time in the world, you know.
Scotty says it'll be all right in a couple minutes.
Fix the fuses.
Found some extra fuses in the kitchen.
Oh, thanks, Dad. I tell you, I may need a few for myself before this night's over. I've just about had it with Bernie.
The bloom is off the rose, huh?
Rose? You mean Tiger Lily? Yeah, I'd like to tell her off once, just once. Why did you and Mom have to raise me to be such a gentleman?
I guess we goofed.
Yeah. You know what Bernie needs are a few well-chosen words to...
Jeff, what's holding you up down there?
Oh, go jump in a lake. Hey, maybe those are the words.
I'd suggest a reasonable facsimile.
I found the trouble. I just forgot to adjust the voltage control.
Scotty and I will run the machine, Jeff. You just hand me the cards.
No, Scotty will handle the machine. I'll take care of the cards, and you can take a walk.
Who said so?
I said so. Sounded like his voice.
Very well. I'll hand you the cards.
You know, you can stay and watch, or you can go home. Now, what's your preference?
Well, I'll stay. And that's final.
No, on second thought, it's getting kind of late. Maybe you better go home.
And suppose I refuse?
Scotty, I'll be right back.
Yeah! Put me down! Put me down, Jeff! Put me down! Jeff! Down, Jeff! Jeff, put me down!
Bernie, I'm really sorry I have to do this, but you've been asking for it.
Oh, Jeff, you're rude, you're uncouth, and you're horrid.
Anything else?
You might at least try to kiss me goodnight.
For the local news. A novel experiment was carried out tonight at Midwestern College. A computer was brought in to pair off the freshmen and the sophomores for the annual Get Acquainted dance. And our cameras were out there to cover this scientific event.
Darling, come on in here. Our house guest is going to be on the air.
What did you say about our...
And there it is, Midwestern's mechanical matchmaker.
Herman.
And here is Scotty Richards, the young genius who will tell us the results.
Fellow students, we are here to present the perfect couples as selected by Herman, Herman here, the magnificent electronic brain. Now, the different couples from the sophomore and freshman classes that are going to participate in this experiment are behind these two doors. The door of A and so. Oh, so without further ado, let's turn on Herman and see what he had brought. Here, the first perfect couple are Jonathan Kimberg and Mary Coates. The next couple. Molly Klein and Richard Burton. Next couple is Stan Morrison and Patsy Green.
I'll say one thing for Herman. He sure has a sense of humor.
And the next couple are Bernice Barnes and spit it out, huh? And Jeff Stone.
It figures.
Kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Wonder about what?
What if they'd had computers when we were in school?
No electronic brain would ever have put us together.
No?
Country girl, city boy, brunette, blonde.
He's quiet. She's gabby.
He's bad-tempered. She's sweet and understanding.
Just have nothing in common.
Nothing.
We ought to do something about it.
Got any ideas?